The Burning God is the end of the Poppy War trilogy, and I think it ends very well. I'm going to be discussing spoilers, so this is your spoiler warning. Now, Rin starts to become a mirror of her counterpart Nezha, and I think the way that the water versus fire is used is really powerful. I think that the interesting thing in the previous books has been the unleashing of the Phoenix, whereas in this book it's the fact that the Phoenix isn't able to resolve a problem on its own. In bringing the wider pantheon in, you get a really interesting sense of the relative strengths of the different shamans, and I think it works quite well. I really like the way Nezha is in this book, and I think it's really, really cool that it ends with Rin herself rather than just ending with the story continuing on and on as Rin is only one part of the story. Instead, when her story ends, our glimpse into the world through our protagonist ends as well, and the factors that have been uncovered, such as the foreign powers that are at the centre of this conflict, are never fully explored. So it's left to us to see what would happen. I think that's a really interesting and useful literary device. I think if I was going to make one nitpick, it would be the order in which events unfold. You have Nezha and the Dragon Republic, as well as the original trio of shamans, and I think that for me, those plots were resolved too separately, whereas I think the book initially built up that they were going to be tackled together. And I think that I was really excited to see how this would all come together in one dramatic finale rather than two smaller conflicts. But that's a tiny nitpick. This gets 4 stars out of 5 from me. Really interesting read. Again, trigger warnings are important for this, but definitely one to read.